Hello all of my little baby bunnies, and welcome to my 100 subscriber video. This is Karin with Karin Gaming, and holy shit you guys! 100 subscribers! Yay! Woo. Thank you all so much. This has been like really super cool that I even could get to that number of people that clicked the button on my channel. Like it's just been really cool, and everybody's been so supportive, and I've met a whole lot of really awesome people, and it's just been holy shit great, and I'm really grateful. So thank you all for that. That's super cool. So as like a special how do you do for this video, I asked people for some questions so I could do a Q&A. So I got a few, and I'm just gonna go down the list and in no particular order and see what we come up with. I haven't really looked at these questions a whole bunch and haven't thought about them, so hopefully I answer them okay. Question number one is actually a question I get a lot. It's from Millimate, and the question is, who is Bob? Have been wondering for months, ... ellipsis. So, story time. When I was in junior high school, so between the ages of like 12 and 14 maybe, I would draw a comic that starred me and a friend of mine. And when I was trying to think of the name for my superhero, because I was the sidekick to the main character, I was asking a friend, hey, what should I call my superhero? I don't want it to just be Karin, because that's boring. And with zero hesitation, he was immediately like, Karin Bob. Immediately. And I was like, perfect. And it stuck. It actually turned into a nickname that I had all through high school. And it's just a thing that now exists. So that's cool. So there is no Bob. It's just the other half of my superhero name, which is great. And the full superhero name, by the way, it's not just Karin Bob. It's Karin Bob 70s Disco Girl. And I would draw myself with like a headband and really flared pants. So that's the story behind that. Question number 2 comes from the best potato, vaguely someone. Considering half of the things you tweet, when are you gonna start your cooking channel? Not. I just like to cook, man. And sometimes it looks nice, so I take pictures. And food is just so good. I just love eating, so like food. Ugh, I like sharing that with people. Whatever. Anyways. The next question is from Instant Replay Live. Describe the process of recording and posting your first video, from decision to whatever you did after it went public. So I've been watching people do Let's Plays for scary games for a while, because at the time I was just way too much of a wuss to play a scary game myself, and I decided to do Amnesia for my first series, and I hadn't really thought much beyond that. I was just like, Amnesia, that's what I want to do. But of course it was terrifying, so that was a bad idea. But keep in mind, I uploaded my first Let's Play video like 3 years ago. I haven't been uploading regularly until very recently. So, not a lot happened with it. Not very many people watched it. I didn't know how to market myself at all. So it was just like, okay, and I did it on a laptop, a really shitty laptop. So the quality was terrible. I didn't have a real microphone. I used the laptop's microphone. I didn't know how to do like noise removal. It was really bad. It was some mediocre shit. If you want to go look at that, it's still on my channel, but it's bad. Just be aware. That's the thing. And I was also really nervous while recording. It was awful. So that's great. After it went public, yeah, nothing much happened. It was just a thing that happened, and I kept playing it and kept uploading it, so whatever. Not a great answer, but it's there. The next one is, I got quite a few from Instant Replay Live. I have a series of questions from Instant Replay Live. I'm just going to read all of them, because they're kind of in a group together. If someone owns a piece of land, do they own it all the way to the center of the earth? Do fish get thirsty? What's the difference between a novel and a book? Why doesn't glue stick to the inside of the bottle? How can you tell when it is time to tune your bagpipes? How can you get off of a non-stop flight? And how can there be self-help groups? So, since all of those questions obviously came from Nick, oh, Nick, fuck you. Just fuck you. That's my answer. The next question is also from Instant Replay Live. Finish this sentence. When the going gets tough, the Karin gets blank. Sleepy. I'm sleepy a lot of the time. And that's just like my natural reaction to things. Stuff happens and I'm like, oh, I'm tired. Next question is from A Heap of Games. Chicken or pork? Chicken. I quite like chicken. Thank you for asking. The next one, this is several questions from Otter Gamer. If you were to stop making YouTube videos tomorrow, what would be your takeaway? What did you learn or gain from the experience? I learned how to record audio much better than I used to. I also learned how to use Photoshop to make thumbnails, which is, I guess, maybe a good skill to have. I did actually get a lot of practice out of using Photoshop, just from making thumbnails, which is cool. I also learned how to, well, I wouldn't say I learned. I did gain from the experience, being able to overcome the anxiety of doing something new, on a regular basis, meeting all these new people and putting myself out there and recording myself. That's very stressful for someone like me. But it was probably a good thing to do. You should do stuff that scares you. As long as it doesn't kill you, it'll only make things better. So that's definitely something I've gotten from it. This next question is also Otter Gamer. At what velocity does a 200-meter train have to be traveling in order to fit within a 100-meter tunnel? Whatever. Whatever. Number 3, what does your daily routine look like? So I wake up, I eat a fried egg on toast, and I drink a cup of coffee. I watch The Daily Show, or The Nightly Show, or John Oliver before I go to work. Then I go to work. Then I come home and do stuff like play games or homework or stuff. And then I sleep. There's usually meals in between there too. And that's about it. It's pretty standard. The next question is from Golem and Goblins Studio. What are you using to edit your videos? I use Adobe Premiere. Since I'm a student, I get the Premiere package for pretty cheap, like the CC package for a really reasonable price. So it's not too expensive and it's a very powerful software. It's been very helpful. The next, and last question is from The Dark Wall. What is your favorite game that you've Let's Played and why? I might say, I think The Binding of Isaac was one that I really enjoyed. Because it was the first game, that I played mindlessly and just decided to record. It was a game I played already, and I just decided to record it one night. And, it turned out really well. I didn't expect it to, because it's a hard game, and you sort of have to think about what you're doing, maybe a tiny bit. But it was the first time I'd been able to Let's Play and, actually have a good stream of consciousness while also playing a game and being entertaining. I felt it feels like before that point I was trying, it was so hard for me to do both of those things at once that I don't think a lot of my content was very good. So I think I like that I liked LPing that one because of like the content it produced, which was really cool. Yay! That's all the questions. I hope that you guys know more about me now. Yay! And I also wanted to give y'all a quick update. I will probably be streaming next Wednesday, which is November 11th. I'll do it at the same time, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. I'll make sure to shout at you guys on Twitter when I actually go up, and I'll probably play Dishonored again, just because it's a fun as shit game, and I had a lot of fun playing it and chatting with you guys the last time around. I think that's all I want to talk about today. Again, holy shit, 100 subs. That's awesome, and it's still going up, like, pretty quickly, actually. I think I'm at 106 now, maybe 2 or 3 days later. I don't know how that happened. So thank you all so much for your support. It's been really, really great and cool, and you guys are really great and cool. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!